I just went to Korea and Japan. I got back 2 days ago, and I wanted to do a haul of all the things that I got because I ended up getting so much stuff, but I had the best time in both countries. It was super hard not to buy anything, so that's why I got so much stuff. There was just such amazing skincare, the cutest things ever in both countries, honestly, and of course, really, really good K-pop merch, which I love. So yeah, without further ado, I will get started. So I will start off with stationery actually, with these cute little memo pads that I got as gifts. Hopefully it focuses okay. I thought these would be really good gifts just because they're so small, easy to fit in a little gift bag, and easy to use too. Next up, I got this notebook. I already opened it, so that's why I think it's like already opened on the wrong side, or I like put it back in on the wrong side, but it's a little planner. I actually got it to use as a prop for my like coffee photos because I think it's so cute and aesthetic. And I got another one too that's just black, but I don't know where I put that one, so you can imagine it looks like this, but it's just black. I also bought some washi tape in Seoul. It has this adorable dog pattern with these like cute little dogs. And yeah, I thought it was so cute, and I've been using washi tape because I'm trying to put together this like mini scrapbook-ish thing of the things that I got in Asia that are able to be scrapbooked. So I thought this would be perfect for that. Next, I have stickers. So Korea actually had the cutest stickers. I, for some reason, didn't really see the cutest ones in Japan, but I ran into, I guess, a good stationery store there that had these adorable stickers. So yeah, I just thought I would either use these for myself when I was doing the little scrapbook thing, or I can give them away as gifts because they're such easy little gifts and they're super cute. And to go along with the stickers, I got this little sticker, what do they call it? A sticker pin set or pinket. It's basically to pull off the stickers from the sheet really cleanly and nicely. I was watching all of these TikToks of people like, I don't know, they would decorate things and they would use this to pull off their stickers, and it was so aesthetic and clean that I think it would be useful to have one. Okay, that was all for stationery, so next I will get into plushies. And first up, I have these two adorable plushies from Butter Family, or Butter Store. I believe they go by both. And look how cute! I think all the stuff at Butter was just so cute. I just love how like kind of derpy these are. And along with those, I also got a couple photo card holders. I guess I will put these in the plushie category because they are quite plush and from the same store as the plushies that I just showed. But I think these are so cute. This is actually the reason I wanted to go to Butter Store in the first place, because I had seen like photos of these. I also got a little keychain at Butter Store of the same cat here. Oh, and I didn't mention before, but those were all from Korea. So Butter Store was in Korea. And so I will move on to some of the plushies that I got in Japan. So I think this might be one of my favorite things that I got on the whole trip in general, but it was this little Shiba that I got in Japan, in Kyoto. And the story behind this one is actually, we saw a whole basket of these in Kyoto in Arashiyama, and I decided not to get them because I didn't think I like needed one, but I regretted it so much that I looked back in Tokyo for another one, and I was actually able to find one in one of the shops in Asakusa. So I got super lucky because I didn't see it anywhere else afterwards, but I'm so happy that I ended up getting him because just look at him, he's so cute. I love putting him next to my computer and just having him look at me and I look at him, and yeah, he's so cute. The next plushies that I have are these two, and these are both plushies that I won in Akihabara in the claw machines. And even though I did not need them at all, I wanted to play the claw machines because it's so fun to do, and when you play the claw machines, you want to win. So of course I had to try, and I did win two. One of them was the first one I won, which was a little Lloyd Forger from Spy X Family. And yeah, it's a little keychain. I have no idea what I'm gonna do with it, but I do love Spy X Family, so it was really cool to win this. And then I also won this little horse. I think it's actually really, really cute. I also don't know what I would do with this, but it has a keychain. And the funny thing about this one is that I like barely won it. Basically, the claw actually let go of the horse and it bounced into the opening where you win it. So I got super lucky with this one. So he's like my lucky horse. And then last but not least, I do have a few things that I got at the Line Friends store in Seoul. So I got 3 plushies from there. I love how they came packaged in these like little boxes. They were actually very easy to pack because of this packaging. I will start off with Koya. And look how cute they are right out of the box. They come with this little blanket. Like, how cute! You can't get these in the States, I'm pretty sure. Or if they are in the States, then they would be imported and super expensive. So it was cool to find them at the Line Friends store in Seoul. So here is Koya out of the box. I think he's so cute. That's why I got Koya specifically, because I think this one is like one of the cutest ones out of all of them. Next, let's unbox Tata. And I got Tata because Taehyung is my bias. I just happen to think that Tata is really ugly. So I usually don't get merch with Tata. I actually thought that this one was really cute, so I got him. Like, look, the little blanket again. And here he is out of the box. I think he's so cute. And then the last one I got was Cookie. So this one was a little different from the other 2 because he actually has a little costume. Oh, and he has a little mixtape as well. But anyway, this is his little costume. He has like a cap on, and you could actually take the cap off, and he has some sunglasses here that you can put on and remove. And I think it's so cute. So yeah, that was my BT21 haul, mostly plushies and then the 2 little monitor figurines. But so cute, and I love them all. And you can already see my RJs over there too, but that one I didn't get from Korea. The next category that I will move on to is hair, makeup, and skincare. So for hair, I got these 2 from Olive Young, and I already opened this one, but this is a bangs hair roller, and you just put this under your bangs to style them. And then I also got hair roll pins, which these ones go underneath your like roots over here to volumize them when you're getting ready, basically. And I haven't tried them yet, but I have high hopes because I see a lot of the Korean beauty gurus using these and it makes the hair look so good. For skincare, I will start off with some of the things that I got in Japan, starting off with these Nivea lip balms. I actually got 4 of these. Actually 5. I already opened one, so I actually got like 5. But they were so much cheaper in Japan because they're from Japan, and these are my favorite lip balms. Not necessarily because they work better than other ones, but because they like smell and taste really good. I won't say taste like I actually taste them, but I guess you can like taste the smell when they're on your lips. So anyway, these are my favorite, so I got some as gifts and for myself. And then another favorite product that I have from Japan is these little face washes by this brand called Suicide. And this is the biggest package that I got, and it was really cute because they had a special packaging for the cherry blossom season. And then I also got these little packets. As you can see, I clearly love these a lot. I actually got most of these little ones as gifts because they're the perfect gift. Basically, this is just like the perfect face wash to take on travels, and it works really well too. Yeah, this black one, I guess, is a different like type of the Suicide, but I think this blue one is like the regular version. Anyway, I will be adding these in a gift bag for my friends. Next up are 2 serums by The Beauty of Joseon. And yeah, I've been hearing so much about this brand that I wanted to get some of their stuff. So this one is the Revive Serum by Beauty of Joseon. And this one is the Calming Serum by Beauty of Joseon. And yeah, I haven't tried them yet, but I've heard such good things about them that I just wanted to try them. So along the same lines, I also got the Advanced Snail 96 Mucin Power Essence by CosRx. And this is another brand that I've heard a lot about, I guess specifically about this product, and I just had to get it to try it. I honestly am no expert at skincare. I really just did a search of like what was trendy and good to get in Korea, and this was one of them, along with the Beauty of Joseon, so those are the things that I got. Lastly, I have an assortment of face masks, like beauty face masks, from Japan and Korea, but mostly from Korea. This is actually the only one that I got from Japan. This is a Rururun face mask for the nighttime. I actually meant to use it while I was in Japan, but then I forgot, so I brought it home. And then I got a ton more face masks from Korea. I will start off with these Mediheal ones. So I don't really have a rhyme or reason as to why I chose certain masks over others. Mostly it was because of the brand or the price, but I know Mediheal is good, so I got a few of these also to use as gifts, and a few of these, I guess, soothing Mediheal masks. And then I also went to Misha and got some of their face masks. So I got a few of these really aesthetic looking ones. I thought they looked cute, so I got them. And then I got these Misha Time Evolution face masks. So these face masks are infused with the Time Evolution essence by Misha, and I actually really like that essence. I just couldn't fit one of the essences in my suitcase, or I like didn't want to because of the weight. So I ended up just getting these face masks, and I'm excited for them. These were the only face masks that I got specifically because of like the essence that's in them. Now for makeup, I actually didn't get too much stuff, but I was on the lookout for two specific brands. I was looking out for Dazik and Bibia because I have used them both in the US. I've gotten them shipped from Olive Young in Korea to the US, and I've tried them and I really like their stuff. So I wanted a few more things from them. And I actually wasn't really able to find a lot of the things I was looking for in Korea for some reason. Maybe it's because they're like more popular there and they get sold out. But the only thing that I got in Korea was this Dazik shadow palette. This is number 3 Nude Potion. And I got this one because I was actually trying to get another one, but they had that one out of stock. So this was the closest match to it. But luckily I actually found that one in Japan. So the one that they were sold out of in the Olive Young that I checked in Korea was actually this Buttercream palette. It's number 17 Buttercream by Dazik. It's the shadow palette, and I just really loved the colors on this one, so I'm really glad that I found it in Japan, even though it was slightly more expensive. And then I surprisingly did not find Bibia in any of the Olive Youngs that I checked in Korea, so I got lucky and I found it in Japan. I got these 2 shadow liners. These are in the colors 12 Cream Beige and 8 Angel. And I use these liners to highlight my aegyo-sol, and I actually have 3 of these liners already, but none of them were kind of light enough to really be like the inside highlight of the aegyo-sol, so that's why I was on the lookout for the specific cream beige one. And the angel one was also really pretty, so I got that one too. So next up is one of my favorites. It's food, and I got most of my snacks actually from Japan because Japan just has some of the best snacks ever. But I will start off with my Kit Kat collection. Most of the Kit Kats that I found were from Don Quijote, and let's see, I got this matcha one. I guess this is like orange flavored. I have this strawberry. I got a couple of this one. It looks like it has like a picture of wheat on it, and I'm guessing maybe it has like a cracker inside. Whatever this one is, it looks like some sort of like wafer. I got several milk tea Kit Kats because I think that's so unique and I've never heard of this one before, and I'm excited to try them. Then I got a strawberry cheesecake Kit Kat and the Tokyo banana Kit Kat, which I found at the airport, and it was for a pretty good price, so I got some. I also found these 3 at the airport. I mean, these are all the same. These are all peach Kit Kats, but they're packaged in really cute little boxes, and I thought they would be good as gifts. So yeah, the perfect size. I got this huge sake Pocky, which I thought was very unique. I've had sake Kit Kat before, but sake Pocky sounds really cool, and these are really big, so I'm excited to try these. At Don Quijote, I found this box of Pokemon printed cookies that were actually so cute. I wish I had like a photo of it because you can't really see it in the box here, but it's basically pictures of Pikachu and Eevee printed on little sugar cookies. So I thought I would bring this one into work and share it with my coworkers. At the airport, I also got this box of like matcha cookies. I also don't really have a picture of this one from like the inside, but they look like pretty standard matcha cookies with like I think cream in them, but they looked so good in the airport that I also thought I would bring this in for my coworkers. Next up are some chocolates that I got from Tyrol, which is one of my favorite chocolate companies in Japan, mostly because of the aesthetic, but I got their classic milk chocolates. These pretty much just have like, I believe, condensed milk inside of chocolate, and I think they taste so good. And then at the Tyrol store, they also had this melon pan flavored Tyrol, which is basically like pineapple bun. So I was excited to try these. I haven't tried them yet. And I've already opened these, but of course I got a classic pack of the Tyrol chocolate, which has the assortment of all the different types. And at 7-Eleven, I actually found these BT21 Tyrols. So I haven't opened them yet, but I believe they have like little BT21 characters imprinted on the wrappers, and I have no idea what flavor they are, but I just thought they were really cute. Actually, looking at it now, it looks like it just like has the biscuit inside of it, which is one of my favorite Tyrol flavors, so I'm happy about that. So some other little snacks that I got are this crunchy bar that I found at Don Quijote. Thought it would be a good gift. And then I also got these Calbee, what do they call them? Calbee Bits. They're just little like packets that I found at Don Quijote that I thought would be good for a gift as well. And it looks like they're potato and carrot flavored. And then also at Don Quijote, I picked up these cute little Demon Slayer wafer cookies, I think. I'm pretty sure they're wafer cookies, but they're cute little snacks that I also plan to give as a gift. The last food item that I got in Japan at the airport was this Royce chocolate, which is some of the best chocolate in my opinion. But at the airport, they sell it for so cheap. This was about 800 yen, which I think is less than $7 US dollars. And yeah, I got my favorite flavor, the Aulé flavor. It's really like just the perfect thing to bring back from the airport if you're heading home. It is recommended that you keep these refrigerated, and so when I bought this, the lady at the register, she gave me like a little ice pack for 100 yen. Obviously, the flight was so long that the ice pack was not cold by the time I got home, but I think it helped, and I just like put it in the refrigerator when I got back home, and it's been doing fine. So I think if you're heading home, it's okay. Okay, long awaited, it is K-pop merch time. There was so much good K-pop merch in both countries, and I was actually pleasantly surprised to find that Japan had slightly more interesting stuff than Korea. But I will start off with what I got in Korea, which wasn't that much. I got this New Jeans photo card set. I also got this Face the Sun Weverse Albums photo card set, where I pulled a full set of S-Coupes. And then Jimin from BTS actually had his solo debut on March 26th, which was the day after we got to Korea. So I got one of the versions of his album. This one has like the QR code to listen to the music instead of the actual like CD, but it was super cool and I loved the photo card inside, and it was cool like being able to be in Korea for his debut. So now I'll start off with the K-pop stuff that I got in Japan, and Japan actually had really good K-pop shops. Also, they had a lot of shops for unofficial merchandise like stickers and other like keychains or photo cards, just like a lot of fun stuff. So I will start off with a few CDs that I got at Tower Records. These are official CDs, but they're really hard to get in America because America doesn't stock a lot of the Japanese releases. So it was cool that I was able to actually go to Japan and get them. I will start off with Le Seraphim's Fearless. I really liked the cover on this one, so it was really cool to find it in Japan. They do have the 2 Japanese members, so I do think they're like pretty hype in Japan. I have also been looking for 17's Dream everywhere in America, and in America these are like so expensive. So in Japan I found them and I got whatever version this is, but I was so happy to find it. So when I purchased the Dream album from Tower Records, they actually let me do like a lucky draw for a photo card with the receipt that they gave me. And I got super lucky and I pulled DK. I was so happy when I pulled him. He's my second bias and we share the exact same birthday. And as a loyal TXT fan, I had to get some of their Japanese albums. So I got their Drama album, I thought this cover was so cute, and I was actually really disappointed to find out that they don't have photo cards in this version. Or maybe it was just like this album in general, but that was very disappointing. At least the cover is super cute. And then I got Good Boy Gone Bad, Yeonjun's version. My ult bias, I had to get his version, and of course it comes with a photo card of him inside, so super worth it. And in Japan, they also had this magazine come out for Jimin's debut. It's a magazine called Afra, and yeah, it's super thin and light, so it was totally fine going into my suitcase without being too heavy, because a lot of other magazines would have been too heavy. But yeah, he looks so good. And I love how I found a place that had plastic to cover it also to protect it in my luggage. Next up, I'm gonna share some stuff that I found at a K-pop shop in Kyoto. It was in the Teramachi shopping arcade, and it had so much official like photo cards and merchandise. I'm almost like 100% sure these photo cards are official because of all the actual other official merchandise they had. They basically would like take full albums or full merch and pull out the photo cards and separate all of the merch so that it was like one member. So for example, they had the TXT deco kit, and they would actually disassemble each deco kit and sell each piece individually, and then they would take maybe like the sticker for like Subin and also another like little piece that had Subin on it, and they would put them all into one package and sell that to you. So that's why I believe that these photo cards were real, and also the pricing kind of indicated that they were real because they were relatively expensive for like if it was going to be a fake photo card. I don't think they would sell it for this much, but in general the photo cards were way cheaper than if you would buy them in America. So first up, I got this official TXT lightstick keychain. I have wanted this for so long. I always put it in my cart on Weverse, but the shipping is always the same exact price or even more than the actual keychain, and it makes it not worth it. Starting off with photo cards, I believe I only got TXT at this shop, but it was a lot of TXT. So starting off with photo cards, I'm pretty sure I only got TXT photo cards, but they were really good ones. So first I have this Yeonjun photo card, and this one is one of the tour photo cards. So I believe this is like part of the merch that you can buy when you're actually at the concert. This one I believe was 880 yen, which is probably the most expensive one that I got, but it's so good, and it was really cool that they actually had like the official tour merchandise there. And you know how I was mentioning how they would like take the deco kit and disassemble it? They actually sold the photo cards from that deco kit individually. So I picked up all of the members that I possibly could and they had everyone for the regular photo card except for Bumgyu. So I have Kai, I have Taehyun, I have Subin, and I have Yeonjun. I also got the Polaroid version of the photo cards that I could, and they only had the Subin and the Hunakai. So that was cool to almost have a full set of these. I do wish they had the Bumgyu, but it's okay. At least I got my bias. As long as they had Yeonjun, I was okay. Also in the shop in Kyoto, I found this BT21 photo card holder, and I've been looking for the official photo card holder. They also had official BT21 photo card holders at that shop in Kyoto. So I got myself an RJ one because I think it's the cutest. And yeah, I've actually been looking for one of these for a while, but on Mercari, they're usually too expensive. So yeah, it was cool finding one at the shop. So the only other thing that I got at this K-pop shop were these cup holders, and these are usually to celebrate like the comeback of a group, or maybe like their debut, or maybe a idol's like birthday. So I got two of them. This one here is a TXT cup holder, and it just says Happy TXT Day, and I guess it's celebrating their debut day. Probably they were celebrating their anniversary. And then the second one that I got was this Happy DK Day one. And I got this one specifically because his birthday is my exact birthday, so we share the same birthday, and his says Happy DK Day 2/18/1997. And I thought that was super cool. We had the same birthday, so you know, this is also my cup holder. And what was also really cute about these cup holders at this specific shop was that they also gave like these fan-made photo cards along with them. Because I got the TXT cup holder, they gave me these TXT photo cards. They have like a front and a back. As you can see, I already sleeved them. And then for DKs, they gave me a couple of DK photo cards that are front and back. Moving on to some more official merchandise that I bought, I found a Stacy pop-up in Tokyo and had to go, so I got a few things there. First up is this photo album. So they were actually promoting their Japanese release of teddy bears. So this is a teddy bear themed album. I think it's so cute. And on the back it says, "Stacy girls, it's going down." And then I also bought a postcard set. So 2 of them came in like a lucky draw kind of set. And I got Sian and Sayan. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then after I bought the merch at the Stacy pop-up, they let me like spin this wheel to win something, and I got this sticker and I got Jay. That was all for the Stacy pop-up. Next up, I will share this little photo album that I got. This one I got in Korea actually, at the same stationery store that I got the stickers, but I actually thought this album was so cute. And oh my god, I already put my Vernon in it. I forgot that I brought Vernon with me and I put him in here already. But I actually thought this was like a really good quality album and I had wanted to get one, so I got this really cute blue one. So in Japan, I visited Shin Okubo, which is their K-town there, and they had so much really fun K-pop merch there. A lot of it was unofficial, but there was so much K-pop shopping to do. It was like more than I ever saw in Korea. Maybe I didn't look in the right places in Korea, but I felt like Shin Okubo had some of my favorite stuff there. So here is some of the unofficial merchandise that I got. First up, I have this Yeonjun picket. It says, "I love Yeonjun" on the back, which I think is kind of cheesy, but it's cute still. I really like this picture of his face, and I am going to the concert again in Belmont, so I thought this would be really fun to bring. And they don't sell these in America, you know? Like, they don't have shops where they just sell these. They had a whole, like, store full of these pickets where you can choose different idols, and I thought it was just so fun. Next up, I have an assortment of stickers that I bought in Shinokubo. They had so many different options, so I got a total assortment of many different idols in my stickers. So here's a quick rundown of the stickers that I got in Shinokubo. So as you can see, I have a couple TXT ones. I only got Yeonjun. I actually ended up getting 2 of these bunny stickers. I got one in pink as well for the New Jeans bunny, and I put that one on my locker at work. This is my only Stray Kids sticker. This one's Bang Chan. I just thought the wolf was so cute. He is my bias in Stray Kids. Then, of course, I got a few 17 stickers. So I have Mingyu, Vernon, and DK. And then these are my 2 BTS ones. So I have Jungkook and V. The last thing that I got in Shinokubo were these 2 little like photo card holders for TXT. This one here is for Subin, and this one here is for Yeonjun. And I just thought they were really cute. Here's a close-up. So next I'm gonna move on to some miscellaneous things that I got. These are usually just things that don't fit into any of the other categories. So they were selling these pop sockets all over Korea. I think they call them phone talks there, but I got a couple of them. So the first one that I got is this really cute bear one, and I actually already ripped it off my phone, so I can't really use it anymore, but I kept it because it was really cute. And yeah, I used it in Korea for like a few days, and then I decided to take it off. The other one that I got is this cute little bunny, and yeah, I just thought it was cute. That was it. I also got this phone case with some croissants on it. It's from the same company as the bunny phone talk, so also thought that was really cute and aesthetic. Next up for miscellaneous, I have this R2-D2, what do they call it? A metallic nano puzzle. And we had actually gone to a Star Wars pop-up and they had this. And they had little examples of what it would look like when you put it together. It pretty much looks like this. And it's like 3D and it's metal, so I thought it was so cool. I'd have never seen something like this before. So I got one, and hopefully I'll have time to put it together sometime. So I got some other things that I need to build as well. These are nano blocks that I got at the Skytree in Tokyo. They give you 6 random options and you get one of them in this packet. So this one here is for Pokemon Fire starters. And I'm really hoping that I get the Charizard down here. And then I got one for Rilakkuma and one for Kirby. So I don't know when I'm gonna have time to do these, but I think these are really cute and I love the idea behind them, and I love the idea of getting something random in there. I also found an Umbreon nano block. Umbreon is my favorite Pokemon of all time, so I had to get it. And I have seen these in New York. Usually they're imported, but they're more expensive in New York, so it was cool to find them in Japan. So continuing on with the Pokemon theme, I actually stopped by the Pokemon Center in Ikebukuro. I was on a mission to find some Pokemon cards for my little cousins, and I found a whole pack there. I got the Pikachu version. They actually only let you get one of these packages because they had several different versions. It was like 3 different versions. So I chose this one, and yeah, it looks cool. Looks like there's a lot of good stuff in here. And I also got myself a booster pack of Pokemon cards because it was actually pretty hard to find Pokemon cards in Tokyo. I was in Akihabara for many nights and I would look there, and a lot of the Pokemon cards that they had were like secondhand, or you would have to pay a lot for like a rare single Pokemon card, but they didn't really have these like packs of Pokemon cards that the Pokemon Center had. Because I just wanted to see what it was like and to have like a pack of my own, I got a pack of my own. And I actually got some really good pulls in this pack too. I will show you in a moment. So I'm back on my phone to show you the Pokemon cards that I got in this packet. Real quick, I got some really good ones. I was actually so surprised. Especially when I get to the holos, you'll see. But even look, got a Manaphy. Leafeon, like, wow, gorgeous. Deoxys. And a Latios. Oh. Also a Holo Poochyena. Isn't that so cute? While I was in Harajuku, I ran into a shop that sold these really pretty beaded items. So they actually had like a whole section where you could choose your own beads and make it yourself. But I just bought one of their pre-made ones, and it was actually really expensive. It was probably like 1,600 yen. But I actually thought it was so pretty and I wanted it for the trip, so I got one. This is what was on my phone for pretty much the entire trip after I bought it. But it was really useful while I was traveling to just like have this around my wrist, and sometimes I would just like let my phone dangle while I was taking other pictures and stuff, and it was really aesthetic, so it was a good purchase in my opinion. So one of my favorite things to buy in Japan were actually face masks, and not like skincare face masks, but like face masks, because they have the most comfortable and fashionable face masks that I've ever seen. I got so many of these. I have different versions. I have these pink versions, and then I also have this pink version and this like beige version. I ended up buying a whole box of these and taking them out of the box to bring them home. These are just black. I also got a pack of the PETA mask in this really cute like pink and gray color. So yeah, buy face masks while you're in Japan. They're just so much better. So the next category is clothing items, and I'll start off with this pair of Gentle Monster sunnies that I got at Incheon Airport. I've been wanting a pair of Gentle Monster sunglasses for a while, and of course no better place to get them than Korea. I just didn't have time to stop by a Gentle Monster shop while I was actually in Korea, but I think it actually worked out better because I'm pretty sure it's tax-free in the airport. I could be wrong. But anyway, here is the box that it came in. So pretty. And of course the case for the sunglasses itself was really pretty. Here it is. And here are the sunglasses. These are called the Heiser sunglasses. Here I am with them on, and yeah, I love them. I was wearing them for like the entire trip after I got them. I also bought a few tote bags. So in Korea, I saw this bag at the stationery store. I just thought it was really cute and aesthetic. On second thought, I don't know if I'd really wear this, but I'll try my best to wear it because I do think it's cute. And along the same lines, I also bought this tote at the same stationery store in Korea. It says breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I thought it was super aesthetic when I bought it. I really don't know if I would wear it here in New York, but it's cute regardless, and yeah, I love a good tote bag. I totally forgot the shop that I bought this at, but I got this really cute cream colored tote bag. I just thought it was really practical and I liked the size of it. I don't know if I can really show the inside this way, but this was another tote bag purchase. And then last tote bag is this Hey tote bag from Tokyo. So I saw all the Japanese girlies wearing this Hey tote bag on Instagram and actually like in Tokyo. So I knew I had to get one. I just like loved the way it looked with their outfits. I think the way that Hey does it is that they like change the color of their tote bag that they sell every so often. So I guess this time it was a lime green, or like, it's not even lime, it's like a bright green, which is not my favorite color, but it's still a cute tote bag regardless. Hey is like a homeware store in Japan. So I found the one that was in Omotesando and got one. So it's been actually almost 2 months since I filmed the rest of this video, but I realized I just never made an outro. So thank you to everyone who watched, especially if you made it this far. This was a really fun video to film, and yeah, I hope to see you in the next.